Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Mashanya here. I just wanted to take you on a walkthrough of our roadmap. This is what is commonly called a syllabus for our course, but it is a roadmap to kind of guide us through our progress on this amazing adventure we're calling the writer's journey, the roadmap. So here's what you see in front of you. You see a little bit of an overview of what the course's intention is. And then you'll notice where it has this end of the road. These are four big goals, four big outcomes that we're always trying to tackle as a class: to create meaningful texts, to collaborate, to reflect, and to revise. And everything we do around that writing loop is what all of our work is aimed for. We want you to be able to come up with ideas for essays and projects you'll need to write as a tech student. We want to talk about how to collaborate effectively so you can be an expert yourself and provide feedback and build community. We want to talk about how to reflect upon our own writing because ultimately you're the source of your best feedback. And finally, what are those strategies to revise and improve writing for publication? And we'll constantly be looping through those four outcomes and building our skills as a writer. All the feedback on our writing and for our writing is ultimately going to run in these five lanes. Meaning, I can express insightful ideas in my writing. We want you to be able to come up with ideas for a given topic or task. Development, I can support my ideas thoroughly and effectively. We want to be able to flesh out those ideas and build those ideas effectively. Thirdly, organization, I can arrange my ideas for maximum impact. How do we structure a piece? How do we lay it out to the best way for the topic or task? Style, I can manipulate language to be clear, engaging, and powerful. How do we adjust our diction for audience? How do we sophisticate our syntax for maximum efficacy when we're trying to convey our ideas to our intended audience? And finally, conventions. I can follow the rules and format my writing effectively. So I know you look at these things and say, I can't, but I want you to realize I can. That's why all these five lanes of feedback that you're going to be driving in and running in on our journey, they are stated as I can expressions because they are things that you can do and will strive to continue to do better as you improve your writing. So that's the beginning of our roadmap. And then we get into our actual units. The starting point, tell me a story. It's all about building you towards a narrative. Our second piece is the middle leg where you state your case and the focus is argument. And then the home stretch, where we are studying the films of Tim Burton and using that to write an expository or informative piece on the directorial style of the director Tim Burton. Along the way, you'll see we don't have dates on here yet because we're going to be flexible. This is a bit of a pacing calendar. Each unit, like this one here, the starting point, tell me a story, has a series of steps. These are documents and mini units will be building towards understanding a narrative. You'll see in the center column the aims, the intentions, and the objectives of those various steps. And on the furthest right side, what are the particular targets, outcomes, and resources that we have for each unit. Each of these steps will be a document that you'll be working on, which I'll talk about in the next video. But this is your roadmap. Overview, overall outcomes, feedback lanes for our writing, and the particular pacing of the various units and structures. Again, if you ever want to know where you are on your journey, check the roadmap or check with me, your guide on this amazing experience known as the writer's journey.